Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Susie Green. I am helping Jenna with the Inspiring Leadership Conference. I could not think of the name of it there for a minute. My job today is to share with you the details about the project that you all will be presenting the day of the final meeting, which is May 15th. So what I'm going to do now is share my screen with you to talk about that project. So give me just a minute to find the right spot here. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to get myself out of here. Okay, so the project requirements as we have them here. Your project is to be student-led. So what that means is we want everybody to be involved in the project, and for that project to be not just as something that the teacher is coming up with, but that you as students, as that student group from your school, is leading, that you are coming up with the idea and that you are driving that whole project. And your teacher will be guiding you. That's what we mean by facilitating. We also want your project to meet a real need in your school or in your school community. So that means you may have to do a little bit of a needs assessment about what's going on in your school. Is there an issue with recycling? Is there an issue with bullying? Is there an issue with just kindness? Is there an issue with you may have to just decide, what avenue you want to go down. Is it more people focused or is it more environment focused? You will have to be the judge of that. And there probably are some very good like needs assessment types of documents out there. If you need some help finding those, please don't hesitate to contact me because I do have some resources for those. My email address is sgreen@gwaea.org. The other piece of this I mentioned at the very start of this is we want your project to be planned and implemented before May, which means that's coming up. You've got about 2 months, 2.5 months maybe, before you're going to be presenting about your project. So you need something that's doable. You also want your project to utilize your skills and your leadership abilities that we hope that you're all growing as a result of reading the book and attending the sessions that we've been holding. Of course, one of ours was canceled due to weather, but the sessions that you are holding at your school as a part of your leadership group that you are a part of. And then overall, we want your project to positively impact your school or your community. The requirements that we are asking of all of you in regards to your presentation of your project are that we want this presentation to be both prepared and presented by the students from your school. You will also be limited to 10 slides, 10 PowerPoint type slides, PowerPoint or Google Slides, and we want you to limit the amount of text on each slide. It's not a lot of fun to see a text-filled slide and have someone read everything on that slide. So please just limit it. Use those text points or those bullet points to just kind of guide your presentation. You will have a total of 3 to 5 minutes to make your presentation. And what we want included in that presentation are the need that you impacted, how you planned and implemented your project, what the results were of your project. So you're going to want to do some kind of before and after type of survey. And then which of the 7 habits you managed to integrate and or improved either personally or you saw improve in your school environment. You will also not only be doing a presentation in front of the group, but we're also asking each school to do a poster presentation. And this is something where everybody will have a chance to walk around and see. Again, this is a student-prepared poster presentation. You can use a 3-panel board for this, and there are 5 categories we want you to hit. The first is identifying the need for the project. The second is planning and preparation of the project. The third is implementation of the project. The fourth is results of the project. And then the 5th is our project and the 7 habits. So those are the 5 categories. We should see those 5 headings on everybody's panel boards. and you should have some kind of bullet points or pictures or visuals or something that represents your project listed or represented under each of those 5 categories. We are now in that February to April timeline. So we're hoping at this point you've already established what your project is. You're in that planning and implementation mode. Maybe some of you have already done your project and you're even collecting the results. You're maybe planning your presentation. However far along you are in the project, always know that you can contact either Jenna or myself with any questions. Again, my email address is sgreen@gwaea.org. So I do have an email address that is very open to all of you, and I do have a lot of resources that are very student-friendly that I would be very willing to share. So just let me know if there's anything that I can offer to you, and I believe the same would go for Jenna. So at this point, I wish you guys all the best of luck, and I look forward to seeing you all in May. Thank you.